Hello, my name is Heidi Campero, and this is my racial autobiography. I was born here in Los Angeles, California in 1973. My mom was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, and she came to America when she was 15 years old with her older sister. The way she made a living was to work as a housekeeper and in cleaning houses. My mom had me when she was 20, and my aunt had a little girl too a month later. At that time, my mom decided to stop working and just help raise the little girls while my aunt was the breadwinner. I remember when I was little living in trailer park in Huntington Park, and I remember also living in Inglewood with my aunt. And then I remember moving into a single apartment in Los Angeles, in Mid-City, LA actually, with my mom. By that time, my mom had already her third child. So she had me as a girl, and then she had two boys as well. Growing up, I never thought we were really poor. We had our basic needs, but I learned that we were on welfare, and we had food stamps, and we pretty much had just our basic needs met. I knew that we didn't have extracurricular activities. We were not in sports. When I asked my mom if I can go to Catholic school, she said no, I can't afford it. And really, we would never go to amusement parks unless a neighbor invited us, and my mom had the money to just send one of us, so we would have to take turns. But my upbringing was wonderful. It was full of friends, full of family. We were surrounded by a lot of families from Mexico, from Latin America, and so I've always felt very comfortable around those cultures. One day my mom went to pick us up from school, and we came back and our door was tore down, and it's because my mom had left the beans cooking and the firefighters had to tear down the door. So little did I know that my mom was in the process of applying for a Section 8 apartment. So when I was about maybe 7 years old, we moved into another apartment, which was much roomier. It was 2 bedrooms, and my mom continued to be a single mom. And there she had her fourth child when we moved. So it was all just the 4 of us with my mom, and still on welfare and with food stamps. So again, I didn't consider us poor, but when I finally went to school in Studio City for elementary, that's when I saw there was a big difference. We were exposed more to the white American culture, and so we realized that they had other things that we didn't. In the school, however, it was fun. We made friends. We had friends, that would get bussed out, with us, and so we were very comfortable. By the time we got to junior high, though, I think the difference between cultures was a little bit more apparent, because I can see that we gravitated more to our friends that live in our community and not the ones that live near the school. I think we realized that we couldn't go over their house and have fun or play or sleep or have a sleepover, and so we did that once we got back home to our community with our friends. So I made a few friends, but it was easier and much fun. I get more fun to be with the ones over here by your house, so you can just walk over to their house and they can walk over to yours, or go to their parties and they can come to yours. But it was really interesting. Once I got to high school, it was even better, because right there I was exposed to more cultures. I went to Hollywood High, Performing Arts in Hollywood, and there were Armenians, Filipinos, Mexican and Latino, and there were African American, and there were also white American. So it was very much a melting pot, and I was able to make friends with many more cultures. So that was very fun. I wouldn't change it for the world. I think being exposed to all these cultures has given me an appreciation. I now work in a school in South LA. I work at Manchester Avenue Elementary School, and I think I can be I can build a rapport quickly with families, from the families of our children, and I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in the environment of where the school is. I think our friends that I had when I was young, and the friends that I made in school, and then just my colleagues themselves have really taught me to embrace and be culturally relevant, and just embrace all the cultures, and just really get to know the whole child, you know, to really help them. I have been very blessed. I've been blessed with a wonderful family, and I'm hoping that now that I, you know, embark in this journey of SLP, I broaden my knowledge and I acquire new strategies and skills that I need when I'm placed in a role of leadership. So I want to thank you, and I hope to see you soon.